Hey, what is up? My name is Catherine and welcome back to Throwback Thanksgiving week. If you are new here, this week I'm posting an eyeshadow tutorial every single day of the week using an eyeshadow palette that's at least 1 year old or older. So tomorrow is actually the last day of Throwback Thanksgiving week and it is going to include a giveaway of a discontinued palette. So if you are not subscribed already, make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell because you're definitely not going to want to miss tomorrow's video, and I typically do post on Wednesdays and Sundays as well. Today's eyeshadow palette is going to be the Tarteist Pro eyeshadow palette. So this eyeshadow palette came out in 2016. I love my neighborhood. So this eyeshadow palette came out at the end of 2016. It retails for $49. You can get it at Ulta, Sephora, anywhere where they carry Tarte. It has 16 mattes and 4 shimmer shades. So even though this palette is a couple years old, it's actually very new to my collection. My mom actually got this for me for my 20th birthday and I am just absolutely in love with it. These are the best mattes I've ever used in my opinion. They are so soft. Like when people describe eyeshadows as soft, I've never touched a matte eyeshadow and thought that feels buttery soft. These mattes feel buttery soft. Like they are so finely milled, so blendable. You can really build them up for some intense pigment or sheer them out for some more natural looks. And this is just such a great starter eyeshadow palette, or if you just feel like you don't have all of the mattes that you really want in your collection, like this is a great eyeshadow palette for you. You can see that you can obviously do very natural, neutral looks with it, and you can also do very bold looks like what I have on my eyes right now. It is just all around an amazing palette. The mirror in here is even amazing. So today's look, as you can see, is this very grungy, deep, smoky eye thing that I've got going on today. If you are excited about today's video, definitely don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Really does help me out as a creator, and I believe that's everything, so let's go ahead and get started with the tutorial. Alright, so I double primed. I used my Milani eyeshadow primer and some Tarte Shape Tape because I really want these shadows to pop off today. Starting out with the shade Fierce and No Filter together. Fierce is like a lilac grayish. No Filter is like a more subtle berry. I don't even know. I'm so bad at describing shades. Just ignore me. Going into that on my Coastal Scents Pro Fluff blending brush. And those are going just everywhere. Like all up on the lid and up into the crease. This like application can honestly just be a little messy because obviously it's going to get blended out with another shade. So just kind of put it there, pull it out into that little wing shape, and like don't really worry about it. The mirror on this palette is the best mirror out of any palette I've ever owned. Like, so good. Okay, like even just those two colors together made such a pretty shade, and if I blended these edges together better, that could be it. Like we could just be done. But that's boring, so I'm not going to do that today. Now I'm going into Fierce again, but also the shade Profesh. So Profesh is a little bit more of a grayish taupe than a lilac grayish. Going into that on a BH Cosmetics Studio Pro 16. It's a good fluffy blending brush. And I'm running those shades over my crease, sort of over top of where I already placed those other two shades in the crease. Just really using my little back and forth motions to make this hella blended. My left eye is watering very badly, so this is going to be an interesting tutorial. Tell me you don't sort of see what I mean when I say I feel like cool tones make me look a little dead. Like, granted, I did just basically smear purple gray eyeshadow everywhere on my face, but still, like, serving zombie queen vibes right now. Now I'm going into the shade Vamp and like ever so slightly into the shade Drama. So Vamp is like this very dark purple that's almost black, and Drama is the darkest burgundy berry shade in the palette. I'm starting out with those on a BH Cosmetics Studio Pro 8. It's very round, dense, and these are going into the outer part of the eye and getting just blended across the lid. And now I'm going to the shade Punk, which is just a black, and I'm going to that on a Studio Pro number 5 from BH Cosmetics, and that's only going into the outer corner and getting dragged up in that sort of winged motion. We are going to clean that up with a cotton pad after the rest of the eye is done. And I just want to bring back a little bit of the purple tone in the crease, so I'm going back into No Filter and Fierce on the Coastal Scents Pro Fluff blending brush. And I'm just doing small, light swirls all the way across the crease. I will say the like one con with these shadows is they're very easy to like over blend. Can definitely get a little muddy very easily. I'm just taking my cotton pad with a little bit of NYX micellar water. I'm just wiping off the inner part of my eye, and I'm just running over that with a fluffy brush so it's not like a completely harsh edge right there. Now I'm going to be placing a shimmer over top of the shadows that I've already placed down, and I want it to really pop. So I'm going to be placing just a little bit of glitter glue on my lid. I'm using the NYX glitter primer. If you don't have glitter glue, you can always use a little bit of concealer as well, but what I like about the glitter glue is that you can sheer it out a bit so the other colors underneath are still going to show through. So you can see that even though there is obviously something on my eye, you can still see those like gray and black tones underneath the glitter glue. So now I'm going to the shade Trendy, which is this gorgeous blue-brown shade in the palette. And I'm going to that on this little teeny Kylie Cosmetics like blending brush, I guess. It doesn't have a name. And I'm packing that over top of the glitter glue. So that was dry, and it already has a beautiful intensity to it. It's like almost a peacock blue, like it's so beautiful. Just for the sake of really being extra, I am going to wet the brush and apply a little bit more of that just on the center of the lid. I don't want this to be too blended, but I'm just going to take this Coastal Scents brush and sweep it along the edge just a little bit to help diffuse that out in the slightest. And I have my cotton pad with micellar water again. I'm cleaning up the fallout first. And I'm just ever so slightly wiping away the excess product along the edge. I don't want this to quite be that like super harsh winged thing going on, but I want it to be just a little bit cleaner than it is. So I'm going to do my liner, lashes, and face makeup off camera, and I'll be right back to finish up the look. I'm like hecka into this eyeshadow look so far, so I'm just gonna go into Vamp and Punk, the two darkest shades that we've used so far, on this little liner brush. And I'm just packing that along my under eye to line my under eye. And now I'm going back into Trendy on this cute little AOA Studio E134. It's like a little pencil brush. And I'm just going to spritz. So it's going on the inner part of my under eye. And I'm taking that Coastal Scents brush again, and I'm tapping into Fierce and Profesh. And I'm just running that along to diffuse those shades. I'm not really going underneath Trendy very much on the inner part of the eye, mostly just the darker shades. Now I'm going into the Physicians Formula highlighter in Galactic on a different teeny little lime crime brush. And that's just going on the inner corner. And I'm going to add some nude eyeliner to my waterline since this eye look is so dark. I just want to help open that up a little bit. And I'm popping some mascara on my under eye. And I'm just running the fluffiest brush that I used around my eye one last time. I wish I had a brown lipstick because I feel like that would go with this grungy vibe so well. I can't decide which lip. I'm in between these two, I think, or maybe these. Ooh, you know what? I'm gonna use these two. So I have the Anastasia lip in Vamp and ColourPop Tansy. Alright, I added some contour so that I don't look like a literal potato fresh out of Iowa, and this is now the final look. It is very, very grungy. I feel like a vampire princess right now, quite honestly. I'm very into it. I hope that you guys are too. I know it's a little bit out there, but you know, sometimes you gotta be bold. You just do. So I hope that you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, definitely give it a thumbs up and make sure that you are subscribed and have my little notification bell on so that you don't miss the last video of Throwback Thanksgiving week tomorrow. I can't believe it's already coming to an end, but you definitely don't want to miss tomorrow's video because it does involve a giveaway. So hopefully I will see you in tomorrow's video. Bye. Love you guys.